Uncharted.
Few things say as much about us as what we eat. Cuisine is one of those aspects of culture that speaks to our past as well as our present, which is why Lauren Quinn, owner of East Tennessee Tours, takes visitors on a journey guided by the palate. She believes it provides insight into the many influences that flavor the city.
Yeah, so East Tennessee Tours is kind of my baby and brainchild of having a really awesome passion for local food and sharing it with people, whether they're from the area or not. And part of my main focus was only wanting to go to local restaurants, so I had a good base of downtown places to choose from. Basically, just approach the places that I thought were amazing spots to showcase. And I've always had 5 restaurants on our standard chef's table tour in 3 hours, so it's a little restaurant hopping experience over a short amount of time.
Yeah, and I would think it's a great way for folks, whether they're local or out from, visiting out of town, to try maybe staple menu items or drinks at restaurants and get an idea if this is a place that is something they want to go to.
Yeah, it's really surprised me since I've done this in the little over 2 years that I've done this, how many locals I've had on the tour that usually have never been to any of the restaurants that we go to, or maybe just one of the 5, which just blows my mind. People get in such a rut of finding the one place that they like and just going back there again and again, and they don't really venture out. So this is a really awesome way to kind of force them to expand their horizons.
Absolutely.
So this is a really great spot that's been here a little over 2 years. It really specializes in high quality and kind of more upscale bar and pub food.
Okay.
But not your typical gross nachos and hot dogs.
Okay.
It's way above and beyond that. The chef here is amazing. And it's also a brew pub as well. So all the beer they make in-house is right on the other side of this building. Strictly all local in-house made beers as well.
So I'm gonna try this. So it's really good. How do you decide what's gonna be on the menu? What inspires you?
Sometimes, we go through our seasons. We do have some vendors that we do locally here, like as far as Mitchell Farms beef, Flowerhead Bakery. Our whole cuisine here is American Southern classics.
Okay.
So we do a lot of things in the scratch-made kitchen, along with our beer. And we try to compare and just get all our beer to match our food and things of that nature. So.
This place came up for sale, and we just got back from Italy, and we liked the way it was hidden in the alley, and it's kind of reminded us of that little European cafe style. So we kind of went with that. It's not that we are a traditional European cafe or a coffee shop. We're kind of a little mix of everything. A lot of the stuff we do in-house. We roast our own meats. I cure a lot of my own meats here.
Okay.
Such as our bacon and our pork bellies, and we make all of our own sausages. Just because that was my training in the past before we moved out here. But I've also tried to import and incorporate a lot of the local farmers market stuff, vegetables,
That's awesome.
Eggs,
Source locally when you can.
as much as I can, obviously. This is my corn chowder.
Okay.
It's the first one of the year, first chowder that I made this year. And I grew up in New England, so I'm a big chowder fan.
All right.
But the corn chowder is nice sweet corn, fresh sweet potatoes, celery, onions, and then just a nice little garden salad with light vinaigrette and a homemade corn muffin, just to kind of crumble over the top to give it instead of a cracker.
Crumble a little over the top?
Yeah, you'll find it, a little texture, so.
All right. This is delicious.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, so good. It's very, very rich. I like it.
I've been here almost 5 years. We have a wide selection of Irish whiskeys, of course, beer, and then our food. Some of your traditional Irish staples, corned beef and cabbage, shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, fish and chips, as well as, chicken wings and just your average American fare.
Yeah. Laura, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for taking me on these tours.
No problem.
It was cool. I would recommend this to anybody, whether you're a local or somebody just visiting Knoxville. This is a really great way to try multiple restaurants.
Yeah. You probably couldn't eat at 5 restaurants in 3 hours on your own. So
probably not. It's like marathon eating, but that's all right. It was fun.
What's nice about a walking tour with small snacks along the way? You leave one location with enough energy to make it to the next stop, but you arrive ready for the next bite.